find you something close to me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am super excited because I will be showing you my YSL lipstick collection today. As you all know, I am a lipstick hoarder and my YSL lipstick collection is quite impressive for me. Another reason why I really wanted to do this video was because I picked up this new YSL lipstick set. Instead of just doing a swatch video of the 3 lipsticks in here, I thought I would show you my whole collection. I'm pretty sure all of them are still available, so I thought this video would be helpful for you guys if you wanted to compare different finishes and textures and such, so let's get started. Alright, so I will be swatching all of these lipsticks on my hand as well as on my lips. You guys get to see both ways, so let's get started with the first two. The ones I have here in my hand are both from the Rouge Volupte line, and they do look quite similar in packaging. I love YSL packaging so much. I think it looks so luxurious. I also love how you can see the colors through this little middle bit over here. These two lipsticks look quite similar from the outside, but indeed they are very different colors. So I will start with this one. Unfortunately, YSL doesn't print their names of these lipsticks on the bottom of the bullet. They only go by numbers. So this one is appropriately called number 1, and it is this gorgeous nudie pink color. This lipstick goes on super creamy, and it is definitely very pigmented. In just 2 swipes you get super opaque coverage. I really like this color because it isn't too pink, but it isn't too browny at the same time. It's a very nice mauvey in-between color, perfect for every day, like I said. So this is the YSL Rouge Volupte lipstick in the shade number 1, and I really like this lipstick. I think it is a really nice pinky nudie color that isn't too much for every day. For me personally, I would definitely wear a lip liner underneath this. I really love YSL lipsticks because they go on so quickly and you really don't need to fuss with them. Straight from the bullet, they always look amazing and are always super pigmented. So the last Rouge Volupte lipstick that I have is in the shade 7. I don't actually wear this color as often because I don't feel like it suits my skin tone, but this is more of a brighter, pinkier color than the last one that I showed you. You can see from the swatch compared to the last one, you can see that it is definitely a lot more pinker and a lot more of a creamier color. So this is what number 7 looks like, and as you can see, it doesn't really look as good on my skin tone as I would like it to be. This is definitely more of a creamier pink, and I don't think I can pull this off, but I really do love the feeling and texture of this lipstick. I feel like YSL really understands texture and feel because these lipsticks go on so well and they are so pigmented. I just don't really like this color on me. If you're looking for a lipstick that is really creamy and very pigmented, I would highly recommend these, and they also smell quite nice. So continuing on to the next 2 lipsticks I have. These two are both Rouge Volupte Shine lipsticks, and the first one that I have here is in the shade 12, and it is in this gorgeous, really orangey red color. This is what the lipstick looks like on. As you can tell, it is super shiny, but it also has quite a bit of pigment in it. What I really like about the Rouge Volupte Shine lipsticks is that even after you wear them for quite some time, the shine still stays on your lips and they still look super plump and healthy. I also like how you don't really need to have a lip liner with these ones. These ones are super pigmented and they go on really nicely. Sometimes my problem with glossy lips is that they don't wear very nicely, but I find these ones leave a really nice stain on your lips and they still look really fresh, moisturized, and juicy at the end of the day. I also really like how this color isn't really an orange, but it isn't really a pink or a red either. It's kind of somewhere in between, and I really like that. The last Rouge Volupte Shine lipstick that I have is one that I've used to death. I love this lipstick so much. As you can see in the bullet, it is quite far down in it, so I have to turn it up quite a bit. This is my go-to lipstick, and it is the number 13. I think it is the perfect wearable pinky. It is not super bright pink, but it isn't a nude either. It is just somewhere in between, and I find this lipstick wears really nicely throughout the day. I love the formula of these lipsticks. Again, they are super pigmented. They feel really nice on the lips. They kind of have the slippery feeling to them when you kind of purse your lips together, and it's quite moisturizing at the same time. I honestly don't know how YSL do it. Literally every time I put on one of these lipsticks, I feel like my lips are having a spa day. They just feel so nice. So this is what number 13 looks like on my lips and swatched on my arm. Even though both of these lipsticks are super pigmented and have the same shine, I feel like this one over here, the more reddy one, number 12, kind of moves to the edges of my lips a little bit more than number 13 does. I think 13 just sets on my lips a lot better than the previous one that I swatched. Continuing on with the next line I have here the Volupte Sheer Candy ones, and these are a little bit different from the previous packaging. They are the silver packaging versus the regular gold. I still do really like this packaging, but I think the gold just looks so luxe. So the first Volupte Sheer Candy one that I have is in the shade number 4. This is a really nice glossy pinky color. As you can see, compared to all the other ones on my arm, this bottom one is still quite pigmented, but it's a little bit lighter than the others. So this is what the Volupte Sheer Candy in the shade number 4 looks like on my lips. My lips are a little bit red because I've been swatching all of these past lipsticks. So the color is looking a little bit more pink than usual, but I do really like this color. I think it is super natural. If you guys are looking for some very luxurious sheer lipsticks, then I would suggest going for these YSL ones. It would also be a really nice lipstick topper as well. In my opinion, I like these lipsticks on their own. They still have quite a bit of pigment on them, but you don't have to be super precise when you're applying them. The last Volupte Sheer Candy lipstick I have is in the shade number 9, and again, this is one that I constantly go to all the time. I actually tend to use this lipstick as like a conditioner or something to hydrate my lips before I put on my actual lipstick. This one is a lot more sheer than the last one. It is more of a baby pink. You can barely see it in the swatch here, but it is so nice on the lips. Very similar to the last one I showed you if you build up the color a little bit more, but I would definitely say the last one is a lot more pigmented. So I just adjusted my lighting a little bit so maybe you can see the colors a little bit better. I'll just run through them very quickly. So this one is the Rouge Volupte in the shade number 1. This one is Rouge Volupte in the shade number 7. Is the Rouge Volupte Shine in the shade 12. The one underneath it is in the shade 13. The second to last one is the Volupte Sheer Candy in the shade number 4, and the one beneath it is shade number 9. So now I'm going to get into the 3 that I recently just picked up from Sephora, and I believe this set goes for $75 Canadian, which is super good for 3 full-size lipsticks. So my first new lipstick is in the shade number 41, and this is a super bright corally color. It's not very good for the fall, but I'm probably going to wear it anyways. So let's see what its swatch is like. This color is a lot more pinky than I initially thought it would be, but it is still such a gorgeous color. It is just a little bit more pinkier than my favorite Rouge Volupte Shine in the shade 13, which is this color over here. It looks a little bit more pinker on my lips than it does in the swatch, again because my lips are a little bit more red. I expected this lipstick to be a little bit more on the corally side, but you can definitely see it has a lot more pink in it. The next shade that I have here I am super excited about, and it is number 47. This one looks like a lot more of a brownie color, which I don't have yet. I'm hoping that this is going to be a super nice brownie nude color. This is what the color looks like. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I just love the texture of YSL lipsticks. I think they are always so on point. This one, as you can see, is a lot more brownier than all of my other ones. Because my lips are so red right now, this really isn't picking up the color, but it is just so pretty. I think this is going to be my new everyday shade. It isn't too pink, it isn't too brown. It's the perfect everyday lip shade. I am so happy with this color. Same formula. Feels super nice on the lips, very hydrating. So again, here is the swatch on my arm, the bottom one over here. Super pretty. My lips are a little bit red and sore, but that is just gorgeous. And the very last addition to my YSL lipstick collection is in the shade 49. I'm so excited. This one looks like a super hot bright pink. I'm just gonna swatch it down here, and yep, that is totally up my alley. This is a lot more of a brighter pink than all the other ones that I have in here. Yep, this is definitely a color that I'm going to be getting a lot of wear out of, even though it is getting a lot colder. I can tell that this is a color that I'm going to be wearing a lot more often. Sometimes I do get a little bit tired of matte lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, and sometimes I just need a little bit more shine in my life. And this is going to go straight into my makeup bag. So pretty. So there you have it. That was my YSL lipstick collection with 3 new additions. I haven't really seen that much coverage on YSL lipsticks in a very long time, so I thought I would do this video to kind of resurface it a little bit. YSL lipsticks are probably one of my favorite lipstick formulas of all time, so I'm super excited to grow my collection. I highly recommend to anyone who is in Sephora to check out some of these value sets because YSL do really good ones around holidays. They generally do a lot of full-size products in little sets like this for a very good price, so I highly recommend you guys check this out. I will have all of these swatches on my blog as well, so if you guys want to see those, then the link will be down below. If you guys want to find my social media, those would also be down below in the description box. But I think that is it for me today, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.